It was cool day in Dar es Salaam City. Two men were outside of the mansion in the garden.
How are you, Gamba?
I am fine, boss.
Congratulations. We've been so happy since you came to our house. I see the environment is very interesting. To be honest, you're working hard.
Thank you very much, my boss.
I discussed with my wife, and we have decided to raise your salary from 80,000 Tanzanian shillings, what we have been paying you for the entire period of the whole year, and now we will pay 150,000 Tanzanian shillings. And to confirm that, I am giving you your new salary today.
Gamba's eyes widened as he received the amount of 150,000 Tanzanian shillings from his boss.
Oh God, thank you for your graces. You are always good.
Mr. Mashushu smiled because Gamba has been a hard-working and self-motivated young man. Although this elegant house has a large area, Gamba tries to make sure that he cleans and takes care of all the gardens, including the large swimming pool inside the compound.
And one more thing, I need to hear your opinion.
Of course, boss.
What do you think, if we add 2 young people who will be there to help with these tasks? And I think if you don't mind, I should send you to vocational training center to learn the field you like, because there is today and tomorrow you can start your life somewhere else.
Ooh. God bless you very much, sir. I'm really grateful.
Don't worry. You know living well with people is one of the biggest pillars in my life. And as you see, I need to enter the parliamentary race next year. Then here in the middle you can study whatever you like. But for now, don't tell me what you want to study, but try to calm your mind and think about what can help you in the future, and I will commit to support you 100%.
Okay, boss. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Mashushu left the area and left Gamba with a big smile on his face. Gamba entered the side hut where the male workers live. He directly went inside his room as one of the 3 rooms in the house, which is nice even though they live employees. He opened his wardrobe, opened the lock and took out a wooden box and put the amount of 120,000 Tanzania shillings and left 30,000 Tanzania shillings for his personal use. He closed his trunk tightly and stood up. He looked at himself in the mirror of the dressing table. He smiled and then went out.
Uncle Gamba!
Joel, the last son of Mr. Mashushu, aged 19, called him while giving him 5.
Tell me, Joel.
Just chill, how have you been?
Fine. Why did you leave school early today?
Oh, we had exams, so I just finished early and thought I should go home, don't you know? The old man brought me a PS5.
Wow.
Then I forgot to tell you, he brought me that and all the new games.
Ooh, that's good. I can't imagine how happy you are.
You have completed tasks, so you can come inside to play game with me.
There are leaves I want to water in the back garden. When I'm done, I'll come.
Okay, I'm waiting for you.
Joel left and made Gamba smile because he has been living with Mashushu's family well, and they have been people who love him so much that even a stranger coming for the first time cannot notice that Gamba is a gardener. Gamba did his work quickly, but with great attention, and finished, he returned to the house where he lives, took a shower and changed his work clothes and put on normal clothes, and then went to a special room for video games prepared for Joel and his friends when they come to visit him. Because Joel is the last child of Mr. Mashushu's 3 children, 2 of whom are girls, while the first one lives in the United States working for a large Apple electronics manufacturing company, while the daughter, the second of old Mashushu, working in her private organization that serves mothers and children who are underprivileged in Tanzania.
Take a pad.
Wow, its pads are nice.
Yes, I played it last night and I noticed that there is a difference between PS4 Pro and this PS5. They have improved many things, especially the graphics.
Oh, who?
Joel took out a small bottle from his pocket and took out 1 pill and swallowed it and put the bottle back in his pocket. Gamba looked at Joel, whose life has been a life of swallowing pills to give him strength.
Are you okay?
Yes, sure.
Joel spoke with a smile.
I take Chelsea.
As usual, my team is Liverpool.
They started playing the ball game while everyone was trying to make sure comes as a winner. Joel's mother opened the door of the room quietly and looked at how Joel was filled with happiness, because Gamba has been one of the people who, since he arrived at the house, have given Joel happiness and completely freed him from a lonely life that depends on his drugs, which if he misses even for 2 days, then there is a high possibility that he will die. Gamba has been a person with whom he plays various games, including the game of basketball, where in the building there are 2 courts, one for tennis and the other for basketball.
Goal!
Joel's scream startled his mother from the pool of thoughts mixed with happiness and sadness, because they have gone around all the big hospitals in the world to treat Joel's disease, but they have failed, and ended up giving him the medicine that he should use until he reaches the age of 22, and after there is a possibility his illness will cured by itself.
I said I'm gonna win!
Joel cheered even more.
Okay, let me start.
Joel's mother closed the door slowly and went to her room.
That wasn't our business agreement, you understand?
Mr. Mashushu spoke loudly with the phone to his ear.
I know very well that you understand me. In money matters, I don't need stupidity.
Mr. Mashushu hung up the phone while fuming with anger.
What's going on, my husband?
Those Russians, they have been sent the parcel by my young people. Then they say that the parcel is less. I really don't want to hear those nonsense.
But my husband, I think it's better to quit this business. Quite enough. You enter into politics. Right now we have everything that can make us live the way we want. Why are you still going on with this business?
Listen, my wife, property and everything is derived from this business, and I have inherited it from my parents, so I can't leave it. I pray to God to help Joel's situation. It should be okay for me to introduce him to this business, because he is my only son, and he should start where I end.
Mashushu's wife slowly took a breath.
But be careful, my husband. I believe and realize that the Russians are very dangerous people.
Don't worry, my wife. I've got people I'm going to meet with.
Don't come back late.
Don't worry.
Mr. Mashushu kissed his wife on the mouth and then left his room. His bodyguard opened for him a door BMW X7, then left his home, accompanied by 2 other cars, carrying his personal bodyguards, as he and his family have highly trained bodyguards.
Don Mashushu, where are we going?
To the mansion of Don Raphael.
Okay, boss.
Chief, can I ask you? Mashushu's personal bodyguard, who sat next to the driver, spoke.
Ask.
Where did you get your work, boy?
Who? Gamba.
Yes.
My wife took him from her village there. He is a very good worker.
Does he know about our business?
He never realizes. If only my own son don't know, let him alone. He is a puppet. My wife is the only one in the house who knows because she is my confidant, and I have been with her since we were young in primary school, and she was able to witness my ups and downs with her in this business. Why did you ask?
I don't trust the guy.
Remove the doubt about him because I have done a thorough investigation on him and he does not have any problems.
Okay, boss.
They arrived at the big mansion of his close friend who has been in many of their businesses since childhood.
Welcome, bro.
Thank you.
Your face looks angry.
You are not wrong, my brother. I have received a call from Russia. They say that the load has arrived short, something that you have always noticed. My work has never been done below standard.
You have to start following the entire process. It is possible that it has been reduced while it were being transported.
Now they have kept my money. They need a whole parcel. They think I'm so stupid.
Calm your anger, brother. There are many ways to get that money, safely or in devilish ways, so calm down, my brother. Nothing will go wrong.
Give me a little whiskey to calm my anger.
Don Raphael poured that amount of strong alcohol into 2 hard glasses, and slowly they started drinking.
Does your political plan still exist?
You are right there, and I know you know that if I enter the government, our businesses will go better, and we will not have monitors.
But I see if you will put yourself in a bad position.
What position?
The opportunity to be harassed by the media, and as you know, our media that can hold a banner of tabloid news.
I know our law. You know everyone who enters in our area, then we kill. The speed will be the same, and we will make sure they all die.
Mr. Mashushu spoke emphatically enough to make Don Raphael collide their glasses, being a symbol of enjoying life and the power of money they have.
Mom, I have been invited by my friends.
Joel spoke while he finished getting ready.
Where is your friend's party going to be?
Mbezi.
Then you have to go with your bodyguards.
Mother, you know I don't like the life of accompanying with your bodyguards.
Joel, that is for your safety.
Mother, we live in Tanzania, a land of peace and love. And besides, I will be in my car. Who will harm me?
Joel took his car keys and started walking outside.
Mom, I want freedom. At the moment, I am a man who has my girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Yes, Mom, I'm in college. Do you think like I don't have a girl? Sometimes we need time to be ourselves and not accompany your guards.
Come back before midnight.
Okay, Mom, I love you.
Joel kissed his mother on the cheek.
I love you too, my son.
Joel got into his Jeep Grand Cherokee. He drove fast to the gate where he found Gamba talking to other guards.
Uncle Gamba,
Where are you going?
my girlfriend's birthday is today, so I only have 1 hour now. The party starts at 8 o'clock.
Oh, who? Be careful because I see you don't have a driver today.
Don't worry, Uncle.
Joel raised the window of his car and left.
How did you manage to get along with this guy?
One of the gatekeepers asked.
Why?
He seems to be disdainful. He has never greeted us, that is. When he comes in, he is sad. When he comes out, he is like this.
Maybe our blood just matched.
In fact, let's see.
Joel arrived at the place where his girlfriend is organizing her birthday party. He joined his friends who have helped him to organize the elegant party. The party started after his girlfriend arrived at the area accompanied by 4 of her female friends. Joel welcomed his lover and the party started while the drinks were plentiful. Food, especially grilled meat, was scattered in every corner of the area with a large swimming pool. Joel stopped the music and everyone listened to him. He approached his lover and put on an expensive engagement ring and made those who were invited to cheer.
Thank you, baby. I love you so much.
Glory spoke as she shed tears of joy.
I love you too, my future wife. Let the party go on.
Joel spoke loudly and the music was released and the cheering continued. Joel took out a wad of money and started throwing notes at Glory, one by one, and made Glory's bridesmaid help collect the money.
Have you seen that idiot?
A young Indian origin man standing in one of the flat rooms of the flat hotel that provided his area for the celebration.
Yes, sir.
I need you to kidnap him quietly because he is taken.
My girlfriend, I won't show him how much love pains.
Okay, boss. Right, the job is done. Is that boy who throws money around?
The Indian boy took out his phone from his pocket and showed the 4 men a picture of Joel, and they shook their heads, meaning they understood, and they dispersed and entered the party and followed Joel step by step so that if they had a chance, they could kidnap him without anyone noticing anything.
It will continue. Don't miss episode number 02.